I tell all the athletes, all right, the race doesn't start until mile 20. At that point, you have to dig deep and trust the training and believe in yourself. Because the moment you don't believe in yourself, the race is over. I'm a firm believer of two training styles. Arthur Lydiard, which was large volume or high mileage at a low speed. And then Jack Daniels, not the drink, but Jack Daniels coaching, that you have to train in threshold, the anaerobic zone. So threshold is a big part of that. So once a week, you have to run threshold. I tell everyone they all have speed. What they lack is endurance. You get endurance by high volume. Yeah. The second part of it is getting faster. Faster is threshold. Threshold is basically anaerobic training, which is 10K pace. It's designed to teach your body how to recycle lactate acid, which helps with the economy of the efficiency of running. So it basically just recycles and gives you more energy. Threshold training is really what that is about. It's how do you recycle the lactate acid? And by training in threshold, that's what you're teaching your body. Many athletes do not train with threshold. And as a result, they're not capable at mile 20 pushing through to the finish line. I tell athletes, threshold training, once you get to mile 20 and the pain comes in and kicks in, it's no different than threshold training. You just go into the man cave or the woman cave, and those last 6 miles, you know you can finish because it's about the same amount of time as threshold. And you do threshold every week. So that threshold training is critical both mentally and physically to change your body to recycle the lactate. Anyone can do threshold, and you can do it on your own, but it's not fun and it's not easy. You really want to try to do it in a club setting because you're motivated by the other athletes that are around you. Both pushing yourself or seeing that the other athletes are there and maybe that's motivating you and keeping you running. Again, threshold, I tell athletes, threshold's unique. It never gets easier. You just get faster because threshold training is always at the threshold of your body. So you never get used to the pace because you get faster. You're always pushing the envelope. And that's unique with threshold training. Everyone can do a long run and you're comfortable with the long run and the pace. But threshold training is always pushing the boundary. I would say maybe only 10% or 20% of athletes ever train in threshold. Professional athletes do. Smart athletes do. College athletes. Athletes with coaches. But if you're training on your own, chances are you're not doing threshold. And that also separates you during a race because at mile 20 to 26, everybody hurts. Right? That's why I say it's a 20-mile training run with a 10K race at the end. Those 6 miles define you when you're racing. And if you practice threshold training, you're in the pain cave. You're already there. And that's when it's mental. And those last 40 minutes or last 50 minutes, you know you can do it because you train it every week. Right? So there's no doubt.